Are you looking for cheap Colorado land for sale? I am too. A lot of my customers love that Rocky Mountain lifestyle. My name is Felicia. I'm an investor and co-owner at Compass Land USA. We have bought and sold hundreds of properties across the US, and we do a ton of work in Colorado. Today, I'm going to share with you some of the cheapest places to buy land in Colorado at the county level. So something I want you to keep in mind before we jump through the list here is that you get what you pay for, right? So sure, you can find land in Colorado for less than $1,000, less than $2,000. It's totally possible, but it might not be the size you want. It probably does not have any utilities, and it might not even have any road access. It might be totally landlocked. So that's something you need to be aware of. Having said that, in this video, we are looking strictly for the cheapest Colorado vacant land available. We're not going to bother deep diving into utilities and zoning restrictions and such. That's actually a good point, is that a lot of counties will have different zoning restrictions on what you can use the property for. So you need to check that out before buying. We do have a Colorado land buying checklist that you can get completely for free, and it'll show you how to check when you're doing your due diligence, check for utilities, check for road access, check zoning restrictions, and a couple other really key important things that you need to be aware of when buying Colorado land. So I'll put the link to that checklist in the description of this video for you. Okay, so how did we determine this? Lots of data. Lots and lots of data. We went and parsed through several of the most dominant land listing websites, including a bunch from the land.com network, including Landwatch, Land and Farm, Lands of America. We also went through Zillow, and what we did was we took the most recent price per acre data that they had available and collected it into an easy pickings checklist here for you. So for acreage sizes, we chose to use 1 acre, 5 acre, and 10 acre as examples. And we had to choose sizes because we needed a way to kind of normalize the data across different websites and make sure we had an apples to apples comparison instead of an apples to orange comparison. So we examined 1, 5, and 10 acre plots. These also seem to be the most popular size requests that we get from our own customers. So I figured they would be most helpful for you as well. So let's jump right into it. So let's go over the 1 acre results first. The top 5 cheapest counties to get 1 acre of land, and the cheapest one turned out to be Alamosa. So lowest price per 1 acre here, you're looking at $5,000. Alamosa is in the southwestern part of Colorado. It's the area around Alamosa. Second on our list, we have Costilla County. And actually, one thing I forgot to mention is I'm just going to run through the list really fast. I don't want to waste your time, but I will put the link to this blog post in the description of this video so that if you wanted to kind of take your time going through the list, we have county links in here for you. Like, these are all hyperlinked, so you can easily access the county. You can use the map. I'll put the links. I'll put the link for the blog post in the description of this video so you can take your time going through that. Okay, so number 2, Costilla County, lowest price per 1 acre here, $9,000, and that is super south in Colorado. It's right along the New Mexico border. Then we have Teller County. So this is about 15 miles west of Colorado Springs. The lowest price for 1 acre here was $9,900. Rio Grande County, now we're looking at $12,500, so $12,500 for 1 acre. This is the area about 15 miles west of Alamosa. And then we have Archuleta County. Lowest price per 1 acre here is $13,900. And this is about 36 miles east of Durango. So those are the top 5 counties to get 1 acre of land in Colorado for the lowest price. So now let's see what we have for 5 acres. So 5 acres, we see Costilla pops up again. So Costilla, the lowest price for 5 acres here is $24.95. And then second, we have Fremont County. This area includes Canyon City. It's about 24.3 miles southwest of Colorado Springs. And the lowest price for 5 acres here, we're looking at $6,900. Third, we have Alamosa County again. So we're starting to see a couple repeats, seeing some patterns. Again, so we know where it's at already. It's a repeat, obviously. So the lowest price for 5 acres here was $7,500. And then we have Conejos County. So this area is kind of southwest of Alamosa, about 19 miles southwest. And the lowest price for 5 acres here, you're looking at $9,500. Park County, most people know where this one is. It's about 40 miles southwest of Denver. And the lowest price for 5 acres here, you're now looking at around $9,900, so $9,900. So we do see a couple of the same counties kind of cropping up for the cheapest plot of 5 acres in Colorado. So we saw Costilla, Alamosa, and I think Park also was a double. So they all showed up again. Now you may have noticed, if you are quick with math, an astute watcher, you may have noticed that the price per acre, so we don't have that broken down here, but if you went through and calculated it, the price per acre for 5 acre plots is actually lower than that for a 1 acre plot. So I'm going to say that again. The price per acre for 5 acre plots is actually a bit lower than it is for a 1 acre plot. And that seems kind of counterintuitive, right? So why is this? Well, it's like buying in bulk. When you go to Costco or Sam's Club, you are going to pay less per unit than you would if you bought that same item at a corner store, right? We know that corner stores, a lot of them are more expensive. It's like buying a single can of Coke from the corner store. You're going to pay a couple bucks. And if you bought a case of Coke from a grocery store, let's say, you might still only pay a couple bucks. So it's about buying in bulk. When you get into larger properties, also the buyer pool shrinks. So that means there's fewer people that want 50, 20, 100 acre properties. There's less people that want those than there are people who want the 5 acre properties, right? Like those are much more popular. So the cost per acre falls. And the transaction costs are spread over a larger area, which helps drives the cost down. Okay, I hope I didn't lose you. I hope I didn't lose too many of you there, but essentially just think of it as buying in bulk, like when you go to Costco or Sam's Club. So back to our list, we have 10 acre plots left. So let's see if we have any patterns that crop up at all. If this is true, we should actually see the price per acre go down for 10 acre plots. It should be less than that for a 5 acre. So cheapest place to get 10 acres of land in Colorado turned out to be Costilla County once again. It's like Costilla is our grand champion for cheap land. So 10 acres, we're looking at $6,500. Second up, we have San Juan County. Now for 10 acres here, we're looking at $12,000. And this is the area, it's kind of in the San Juan National Forest. It's about 19 miles north of Durango. Third, we have Hinsdale County, also in the San Juan National Forest area. The lowest price per acre here is $17,000. It's about 20 miles east of Telluride, and it contains Lake City. Okay, Alamosa again. So the lowest price per 10 acres here we see is $17,747. It's quite an exact number, $17,747. And We already know where that one is. Chaffee County is about 59 miles west of Colorado Springs. The lowest price per 10 acres here is $19,500. So we do see that the cost per acre decreases a bit here as well. And there you have it. That is the top 5 cheapest places to buy land in Colorado for 1 acre, 5 acre, and 10 acre plots. Some great news for you here is that at Compass Land USA, we do a lot of work in Colorado, a ton of work, particularly in Costilla County, which popped up here a couple times. So make sure you visit our website, compasslandusa.com for all of our current Colorado land listings. And if you're interested in going through this list in a little more detail or doing your own deep dive and research, I'm going to put all the links in the description of this video so you can go ahead and kind of click through all that to your heart's content. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or if you have any feedback about the video, the content, please leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys, and it helps me figure out what content you want to see and make more of it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We do lots of land blog videos like this, as well as custom property tours for all of the new properties in our inventory. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.